Hello and welcome to the Rule 28 video. Now Rule 28, it's going to be a little confusing because if you're looking it up, you're going to see that the inland navigation rules goes from Rule 27 to Rule 29 and there is no Rule 28. And this is because Rule 28 is omitted from the U.S. inland navigation rules, but it is in the international rules. Now this is going to be very important for you to remember, and it's going to be important for you to understand Rule 28 to make sure that you don't get confused when you take your final exam. But don't worry, I'm going to go through each of the items that are covered in Rule 28, which pertain to the international rules, so you learn them and know what they are, and then you don't get confused because those are not part of the U.S. inland navigation rules. So get your notepad and let's jump right in. Rule 28 states that a vessel constrained by her draft may, in addition to the lights prescribed for power-driven vessels in Rule 23, exhibit where they can best be seen 3 all-round red lights in a vertical line and a day shape of a black cylinder. Now let's go over the light and the day shape requirements in this diagram so you can get a visual of what the rule is stating. The first thing that the rule states is that the lights that a vessel constrained by their draft would display are in addition to the lights that are prescribed in Rule 23 for a power-driven vessel. So let's go over those lights from Rule 23, and those lights would be the masthead light, side lights, and a stern light. Then in addition to that, they would display 3 all-round red lights in a vertical line and a black cylinder day shape. I'm going to pause for a second so you could go ahead and screenshot this image to help you in your studying. All right, now that was really short, but it's really important that you remember and understand this so you don't get tricked when you take the final exam. It's because Rule 28, I'm gonna say it again, does not exist in the inland navigation rules. It's only in the international rules. So go ahead and study that little diagram. Remember the lights and the day shape so you don't get tricked on a question in the final exam. And when you're ready, I'll be waiting for you in the next lesson.